The Maya civilization was very advanced. They lived in Mesoamerica many centuries ago. They carefully studied the stars and planets. Time was extremely important to them. They created complex calendar systems. These systems tracked numerous cycles. Their understanding of the cosmos was truly deep. They recorded their history and also prophecies. The Maya used several distinct calendars. The Tzolk'in was their sacred calendar. It consisted of a 260-day cycle. The Hab was their solar calendar. It had 365 days, much like our own. These two important calendars worked together. This combination formed the calendar round. This specific cycle repeated every 52 years. For tracking much longer periods, Maya used the Long Count. This remarkable calendar tracked vast spans of time. Its starting point is what we call 3114 BCE. Its fundamental base unit was a day, or kian. Larger units included winals, tons, and katuns, and also the very significant baktuns. Each baktun period was precisely 144,000 days. This allowed for extensive historical records. The Long Count was incredibly precise for its time. It allowed the Maya to date events far in the past. It also helped them to look towards the future. This sophisticated system was central to their worldview. It clearly reflected their strong belief in cycles. Time did not simply end for the Mayan people, it was perceived as always renewing itself. This is a key aspect of their philosophy. The Long Count calendar had a grand cycle. This major cycle lasted for 13 baktuns. This duration is approximately 5,125 years long. The completion of the 13th baktun was significant. Its ending marked a major era's conclusion. This specific date was December 21, 2012. Many people around the world focused on this date. It caused a great deal of speculation globally. Why was this particular date seen as an end? The calendrical count reached a full, complete cycle. Think of it much like a car's odometer. It rolls over after reaching its maximum limit. For the Long Count, 13.0.0.0.0 was this point. It clearly marked the end of one great cycle. A new cycle would then naturally begin. It was understood by them as a transition point. Some ancient Mayan inscriptions mentioned this date. One notable example is Monument 6 from Tortuguero. It spoke of the 13th Baktun period ending. It mentioned a deity might descend at this time. But it absolutely did not predict world destruction. It spoke more of a significant ceremonial event. This was unfortunately misinterpreted by many people later. The inscription suggests a new beginning, not an apocalypse. The ancient Maya did not predict the world's end. Their fundamental concept of time was cyclical. An end simply meant a new start would follow. It was like one year ending and a new one starting. The 2012 date was perceived by them like this. It was truly the end of a specific age, and it heralded the important dawn of another, not a final, absolute termination of existence. So why did all the doomsday fears arise? Modern interpretations played a very big role. Many contemporary authors took the basic idea and ran. They eagerly connected it to various imagined disasters. They spoke of rare planetary alignments, or cosmic rays and sudden geographic pole shifts. These dramatic ideas were not from Mayan sources, they were actually modern additions to the original story. New Age movements also widely embraced 2012, they often saw it as a spiritual transformation. Some predicted a new era of higher consciousness. Others, however, feared physical cataclysms for Earth. The global media amplified these sensational ideas. Popular movies and books spread these fears widely. This naturally made the topic very popular worldwide. It also unfortunately caused a great deal of confusion. What did actual Mayan scholars say about this? Archaeologists and epigraphers were consistently clear. They stated that the world was not ending. They carefully explained the cyclical nature of the calendar. They showed the distinct lack of evidence for doomsday. Mayan elders living today also generally agree. They typically see it as a period of change, not as a complete destruction of everything existing. Scientific perspectives also strongly refuted doomsday scenarios. NASA, for example, addressed many of these claims. They found no credible astronomical threats for 2012. No rogue planets like Nibiru were coming. No unusually deadly solar flares were definitively certain. The available science did not support the widespread panic. It was very important to look at the facts. This critical approach helped to calm many fears. The end of a long count cycle was highly symbolic. It represented renewal and rebirth for the Maya. It was a designated time for deep reflection, and also a significant time for new beginnings. Cycle endings were very important in Mayan culture. They held special ceremonies and careful observations. This was an integral part of their ancient traditions. These recurring events were extremely meaningful to them. The actual significance of the calendar is profound. It clearly shows the Mayas' deep cosmic understanding. Their astronomers were incredibly skilled for their era. They tracked celestial bodies with amazing precision. Their system of mathematics was also highly advanced. The calendar stands as a testament to this. It is truly a great intellectual achievement. It vividly shows their unique and cyclical worldview. The intense global focus on end of the world was wrong. It unfortunately overshadowed the real Mayan legacy. The Maya civilization gave us so much more. Their art, architecture, and writing are vitally important. Their extensive knowledge of astronomy is still studied. Understanding their rich culture is very important. It teaches us valuable lessons about human history. It shows diverse ways of perceiving and measuring time. So, the date 2012 was not about global destruction, it was simply about a calendar's long cycle turning. The Mayan calendar itself is a true marvel. It clearly reflects a sophisticated ancient worldview. It shows time as an ever-flowing, continuous river, always renewing, never truly, finally ending. This is the actual true message of the calendar. It is a powerful message of cosmic continuity.